thesoccerblog.org football betting 1-on-1. Ireland against France, World Cup 2010 playoff match. Get football odds and predictions from this match. Go to thesoccerblog.org for £310 in free bets.
Ireland have not qualified for a major tournament since the 2002 World Cup finals, when they again came though a playoff as they beat Iran over 2 legs. However, the task facing Giovanni Trapattoni's side is somewhat more daunting, as they face one of Europe's big guns in France. France have not failed to qualify for a World Cup since 1994. But their current side does look vulnerable, which was highlighted in the group stages as they lost out to Serbia. The two sides are no strangers to each other, as they met in qualifying for the 2006 World Cup. During that campaign, Ireland grabbed a 0-0 draw in Paris before losing to a Thierry Henry goal in Dublin. Ireland are full of confidence going into the match, as assistant Liam Brady explains. Trapattoni has a few selection dilemmas ahead of the game though. Shay Given will start in goal, whilst John O'Shea is fit, and will start at right back with Kevin Kilbane on the left. Sean St. Ledger and Richard Dunne will line up in central defence. Aidan McGarity and Damien Duff will fill the wide berths, and Stokes Glenn Whelan should start with Keith Andrews in central midfield. Captain Robbie Keane will lead the line alongside Kevin Doyle. Under fire, French coach Raymond Domenech earlier stoked up the tensions ahead of the game by describing Ireland as England B. Domenech is playing his cards close to his chest and regards his team selection. Reports suggest that Lion ace Jeremy Toulon has a thigh problem, and he may not be risked in Dublin and could be saved for the second leg. If Toulon does not play, then Bordeaux's Alou Diarra will come in alongside Lassina Diarra to form a two-man anchor in midfield. Domenech is likely to deploy a two-man holding role with a trio of Thierry Henry, Yoann Gourcuff, and Nicolas Anelka supporting lone frontman André-Pierre Gignac. Anelka looks likely to play on the right in an attacking support role, a position which would have been taken by the injured Frank Riber. The French defence is a little bit more stable, with Lyon keeper Hugo Lloris behind an impressive-looking back four of Bacary Sagna, William Gallas, Eric Abidal, and Patrice Evra. Now, if we have a look at both teams' current performances, we can conclude France is the favourite ahead of this important game. Outcome prediction tells us there's a 46% chance France will take home the lead in this first match. While both teams haven't lost a single game in the last 7 matches, France looks a little bit better, scoring 17 points out of the last matches. Ireland only scored 11 points out of the last 7 games. As we can see, France also has an advantage in the away games. While Ireland only had a win score of 47.92% in away games, France has 62.50% chance of winning an away match. Though this number for home matches is different, the favor is still on France's side. Score prediction outcome for this game has suggested the most likely result of this match will be 0-1, 0-2, or 1-2, all in advantage of France. This means the best bet you can make will be France for the win in a win-draw-win bet. Betfair has a good return of 2.50, followed by BetSafe and Pad to Power, who will give you 2.40 for a France win. If you fancy a higher return, our outcome prediction tells us there's a 28% chance this game will end in a draw. The best draw returns are made, again, on Betfair, with 3.20 and Bet365, with 3.10, while Paddy Power offers the same 3.10 rate. Though highly unlikely, if you're betting on an Ireland win, Betfair has the highest rate with a 3.40 return, followed by Bet365 and BetInternet, who both have a 3.10 rate. If you go to thesoccerblog.org now, you can get £310 in free bets, basically making whatever you bet risk-free, and we hope, profitable. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to receive more betting tips, info, and free bets, go to thesoccerblog.org. You'll also find live football streaming and video highlights there. You can also subscribe to our posts by going to thesoccerblog.org/subscribe.